My company commander played favorites and destroyed good soldiers. Captain Holbrook took command of our unit at Fort Stewart in 2019. First week, he brought in this sergeant named Landry from his previous assignment. They'd served together in Afghanistan. Within days, everyone knew Landry was untouchable. Different rules applied to him, different standards. The favoritism was so obvious, it became a running joke. Landry would show up late to formation. No consequences. Rest of us got smoked for being 30 seconds behind schedule. Landry would fail equipment inspections that everyone else passed. Nothing happened. The real damage started when promotion boards came around. We had this specialist named Garrett Brennan. 3 years in, perfect service record, highest PT scores in the company, volunteer for everything. Brennan had more leadership experience than Landry, led actual combat patrols in Iraq, trained new soldiers. Everyone respected him. He was a lock for sergeant. Promotion board arrives. Holbrook's on the panel. Brennan walks in confident, answers every question perfectly. Technical knowledge, leadership scenarios, military history, nailed it completely. Results come back. Landry got promoted to staff sergeant. Brennan didn't even make the sergeant list, not just passed over, completely left off. Brennan was devastated, asked to see his board scores. Holbrook had given him the lowest ratings across every category. Written comments said lacks maturity and needs more experience. This was a guy who'd saved 2 soldiers during a firefight and earned a Bronze Star. Lacks maturity. Meanwhile, Landry, who'd never deployed and got counseled twice for drinking on duty, was now outranking soldiers with twice his experience. It got worse. We had a specialist named Curtis who'd been working on his college degree. Needed to leave base early twice a week for classes. Had approval from previous commander. Holbrook revoked it the day he took command. Said soldiers needed to prioritize their military duties. Curtis had to drop out of school or miss classes. Same week, Landry enrolled in online classes during duty hours, using the company computers. Holbrook personally approved it. Said professional development was important for leadership. The double standard was crushing morale. Good soldiers stopped trying. Why work hard when effort didn't matter? Wade, our best mechanic, stopped volunteering for extra duties. Pierce, who'd won Soldier of the Quarter twice, started showing up exactly on time instead of early. Sterling, one of our team leaders, put in a transfer request. Told the first sergeant he couldn't work in an environment where competence was punished and favoritism rewarded. Holbrook called Sterling into his office, accused him of being disloyal, threatened to block the transfer. Said Sterling had attitude problems and needed to adjust his expectations. Sterling had 12 years in, multiple deployments, spotless record until Holbrook arrived. Now, suddenly, he had attitude problems. The breaking point came during a field training exercise. Brennan's squad was assigned a night navigation course, 12-mile land nav under full combat load. Brennan's team finished first. Perfect score. Every checkpoint hit exactly on time. Textbook execution. Landry's squad got lost. Missed 3 checkpoints. Finished 4 hours late. Required a search party to find them at 3 a.m. After action review, Holbrook praised Landry for showing initiative and creative problem solving. Said getting lost demonstrated adaptability. Gave his squad a 4-day weekend as reward. Brennan's squad got nothing. Holbrook said their performance was adequate, but showed no innovation. Assigned them extra training on weekends to improve their skills. We couldn't believe it. The squad that succeeded got punished. The squad that failed got rewarded. That's when Nolan, our platoon sergeant, had enough. 20 years in the Army. Seen everything, but he'd never seen leadership this corrupt. Nolan went directly to battalion command. Brought documentation, promotion scores, training records, counseling statements. Showed the pattern of favoritism spanning 6 months. Battalion commander launched an investigation. Interviewed the entire company. Everyone told the same story. Holbrook protected Landry. Destroyed everyone else. The investigator found Holbrook had falsified some of Landry's training certifications. Said he'd completed courses he never attended. Signed off on qualifications Landry didn't have. Holbrook got relieved of command. Landry got busted back down to specialist. Both transferred to different units pending further investigation, but the damage was done. Brennan had already put in paperwork to leave the Army. Said he was tired of a system that punished excellence and rewarded connections. Curtis never finished his degree. Wade requested assignment to a different company. Sterling retired early instead of dealing with more toxic leadership. New commander tried to rebuild morale. Promoted Brennan to sergeant immediately. Made Nolan the senior enlisted advisor. Implemented fair evaluation standards. Too late for some. We'd lost good soldiers who would have been career military. Guys who loved serving but couldn't survive favoritism that destroyed their careers. That's what happens when commanders play favorites. They don't just ruin individual soldiers. They poison entire units and drive out the best people. The Army can survive bad soldiers. It can't survive bad leaders.